GreekTots is from GreekTots. Let's dive into basic vocabulary. And these excerpts are from my Greek professor in college's book he wrote. So, hamartia, don't worry about the other marks, just the basic lexical entry, the beginning. Hamartia, sin, miss the mark. And right away, you'll notice this rough breathing mark above the alpha in hamartia. That shows a kind of an H sound. By contrast, you'll see just a little bit down after basileia, doxa, there's exousia, and the apostrophe, the breathing mark, over the epsilon is facing the other way. And in exousia, we don't have an H, ha sound. So right away, we're diving into breathing marks with ha martia. So notice the H sound. Also, you'll see accenting marks like the accenting mark above the iota in hamartia. You don't need to worry too much about those at this point. This is just an introductory course, but I will try to accent in the appropriate places for you. So sin, miss the mark, is hamartia, and basileia, kingdom, doxa, glory. You may have heard the word doxology. There's exousia, authority. They were often asking Jesus about his authority. Now, definite article is a fancy word for the word the. There's also the indefinite article like a or an. This is the feminine. So if you have a feminine word and you want to say the right before it, you say hey. So just the eta with the rough breathing mark. Helias is sun, like we get the word helio from this word. Hemera, day, He'eran, temple, Oranos, heaven, and ta, the neuter definite article. So we had the feminine is he before something that's female, and ta for the before something that's neither male nor female. So I'll just read these once more for you. Again, this is just an introduction to get used to the way some Greek words sound. It might be interesting to you, but there's not going to be a test or anything. Just enjoy. Hamartia, basileia, doxa, exousia, he, helias, hemera, he'eran, oranos, ta. And Adelphos is brother. You may have heard of the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, from this word Adelphos, brother. Artos is bread. Biblion is book. Of course, we have the Bible, the book of all books. Biblion, book. Gar is for, and gar is going to come up in John 3:16. So you might want to tuck this away for a minute. Gar for. Daimonion is demon. So it even sounds like demon, right? Dendron is tree. Doron is gift. A is if. Logos is going to come up when we look at John 1. So word, thought, or logic. Of course, Jesus is the word in John 1. Chronos, time. And this comes into the English in words like chronology. So I'll read them all for you once more. Adelphos, artos, biblion, gar, daimonion, dendron, doron, a, logos, chronos. And finally, Hagias, sacred. There's a famous church called the Hagia Sophia. So Hagias, anthropos, we have words like anthropology for man or mankind. De means but or and. Diabolos is basically the devil. Eremas, lonely, lone, desert, like Jesus went into the desert sometimes to pray. Theos, God, like our word theology. Chi is a very common word. I recommend familiarizing yourself with this word chi. Kappa, alpha, iota. It can mean and or even, also, but very, very common in the New Testament to see the word chi. Also ha, the, for masculine definite article before something that is masculine, like God. You might see ha, and you will see this in the Bible verses. U, uk means not, and hueas, son, which will come up in John 3:16. So again, hagias anthropos de diabolos eremos theos kai ha chaos. So right away, diving into the vocabulary. I hope that's helpful.